eyes and listen to the birds sing, and I know that I will not let today be that day. My story hasn't ended yet. Jamie's words still hang on the air as his warm fingers grasp my own. He looks at me, and I look at him. I'm not crying till I get home, I say. The words are a prayer, a promise, and they burn my tongue with the heat of faith they require. "Oh, Ev," Jamie mutters, and stumps back up to the house with his shoulders bent. What he doesn't see, what he and Philippa never see, is that when my words burn, they leave ashes on my lips. Hope doesn't make parting less bitter. It doesn't lessen the sting of loss. It is, in itself, a sort of pain, but one I would break without. "Have you got everything you need for school, Ev?" Mum asks at breakfast. She and Dad and Jamie say nothing about old Nick. All their words are careful, mouthed like razor blades that might cut me if they're not spoken just so. They needn't bother. I've never been as frail as they think. I just got to pick up more socks, I say, around a bit of toast. But I'm all packed, so we can stop for more on the way to the station. Mum sighs. "The rate at which you children go through clothes. It's a mercy clothing rationing's ended." "I'll drive Ev to the station," Jamie volunteers. I sip my tea suspiciously. He ought to be up to college already. He's got a scholarship studying the law at Christ Church in Oxford. When I give him a hard stare, he won't meet my eyes. He knows that I know he should be elsewhere. I don't like this. I don't like being handled as if I'm made of spun glass just because a dog who followed me in from the streets died 3 days before term. Just because Philippa's flown off to America for school and the entirety of the Atlantic now lies between us. At least no one knows it's my fault she's gone. The sighs and sympathy and gentle treatment would be even worse if they did. Mum and Dad exchanged a look. They were pressed from the same mould, both ordinary and brown-haired, with worry-lined faces, like 2 fretful bookends. They hardly need speak to understand each other. I wish I could decode the meaning of Dad's raised eyebrow and the quirk of Mum's mouth that serves as a conversation between them. "That's good. Thank you, James," Dad says to my brother before reaching across the table and pressing something into my hand. "In case you want anything on the train, love." It's a crisp £5 note, and I swallow hard. Kindness always threatens to undo me, and my parents can't afford this. It's not much, but we've never been rich, and they've put everything into working for a future for Philippa and Jamie and me. I've watched them make quiet sacrifices for years to scrape together the money for expensive schools, the sort of places they think will open doorways. I wish I wanted to open the sort of doorway they're thinking of. I wish I wanted to go somewhere other than home, to be someone other than who I was. I take the note because I can hardly say, "I love you, but I am as I am, and I will never be who you want me to be, at least not over the breakfast table when my suitcase is sitting by the door, and we'll part ways in less than an hour." Instead, I tuck the money into the pocket of my school skirt and smile. "Thanks, Dad. You're a brick." The words come out light and normal, and a bit of the worry fades from my parents' faces. Jamie frowns down at his eggs, but keeps his counsel. When I'm meant to be looking my room over to make sure I haven't forgotten anything, I steal back to the garden. I only have a moment, otherwise I'll be missed, but I plod through the rain and pass poor old Nick's grave. Then I lower myself down into the bomb shelter's musty half-light. The splintered, moth-eaten cots that once crammed the shelter's interior are gone. It's just an empty metal shell that smells vaguely of earth and rust. I press my forehead to one aluminium wall and shut my eyes, trying to fill myself with radiant Woodlands light. Light from a far world. Light from a place of myth and wonder. 5.5 years, I whisper to the dank, uncaring air. That's how long it's been since you sent us back. Have I not waited long enough?